Virginia vs. Texas Tech will video by Yahoo Sports. Ignore the haters. Tony Bennett vs. Virginia is going to play Texas Tech Monday night in Minneapolis for college basketball's national championship. The matchup is guaranteed. Forget the detractors and forget the styles. This is going to be a matchup between two of the best teams in the country and two coaches who have the potential to dominate the sport over the decades ahead. Here are the 5 biggest reasons to block out the outside noise and count down the hours between now and Monday night. You can make the case that in recent years, Tony Bennett's pack line defense has passed Jim Boeheim's 2-3 zone as the most well-known defensive philosophy in college basketball. And if it hasn't, Virginia has won 4 of the last 6 ACC regular season titles and become a fixture on one of the top 2 lines in recent NCAA tournaments, and most of the thanks for that rests with the Cavalier defense. UVA currently both. Texas Tech's defense might not have a title as well known as pack line. In fact, I don't think it has a title at all. What it does have is the Red Raiders swallow opponents by forcing ball handlers towards the baseline and not allowing them to get the ball near the lane. On the rare occasion, no one in college basketball right now does the defensive part of the game better than these two programs. That might not be just because the pace of Monday's game is almost certain to be slower than most national title games before it doesn't mean the contest will be lacking in quality offense. Virginia is number 3 in the country in adjusted offensive efficiency, and Texas Tech is an admirable number 28. Both enter the National All-ACC guard Ty Jerome was spectacular in UVA's narrow win over Auburn Saturday night. The junior knocked down. On the other side, Texas Tech is coming off a night where Matt Mooney seemingly couldn't miss. The grad transfer. Relatively speaking, the 2019 Final Four hasn't been loaded with next-level talent. Thankfully, Texas Tech star Jared Culver is the number 4 overall pick from Ricky O'Donnell. Virginia standout. The final game of the season is always going to feature a healthy dose of premier college talent. But for those who want, for the first time since 2006, we're about to crown a first-time champion. Either Virginia or Texas Tech is going to become the 36th different school to capture an NCAA tournament championship. Additionally, after more than a decade of watching teams, coaches who had already worn the crown before get to cut down the nets, it'll be nice to see new blood across the board. The biggest names in college basketball coaching are getting up there in age. We're soon going to, when that time comes, the next generation could be headlined by Tony Bennett, 49 years old, and Chris Beard, 46 years old. Bennett had to endure the long road of March heartaches, including the ultimate March heartache, before finally coming within view of the mountaintop. For Beard, their paths to this point couldn't have been more different, but both Bennett and Beard have the potential to be 2 of the first names you think of when you think of college basketball at any point over the next 20 years.
Raindrop, drop top smoking, no cooking the hot pot. Fucking on your bitch, yeah, that. Looking up, open the park,